Peter Eliades with you. Stock Market Cycles update for Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020. That's the year. Let's quickly look at a couple of little technical things that are going on, and I must admit that I got the idea for these two technical patterns I'm going to show you from Bob Prechter, my buddy in this business for a long, long time. Bob came out with a special report today, and it might be wise reading it, although I'm stealing a couple of his chart patterns here. So I just wanted to show them to you, though, because it's a legitimate pattern here that suggests that you might be at some kind of short-term top. Can I get one thing straight here? I said something a few days ago. In fact, the headline of the update was possible short-term top, ? And I'm almost sure, as I showed you the reason for that, which was meeting a projection, that I made it very, very clear that we had significantly higher projections outstanding. So I won't use any pejorative words, but someone who basically called me a real dumb bell whatever, and kept telling me, well, you've been so wrong for so long, suggested that I told people to go short the other day. And here we are up 70 points, and as if I should be surprised by that. What an idiot I am. Anyway, I know I overreact to a lot of these things because people don't listen to what you say. I never suggested for a moment that someone goes short in the face of significantly higher projections. So let's get that part straight, and let's get this part straight. I'm showing you a pattern that suggests there may be some kind of pullback from here, okay? I'm going to show you another chart in a minute of the NDX, but this is the S&P 500. This is just a short-term chart. It goes back to the beginning or the middle of May, and here we are like a couple of weeks later. This is what I call an hourly chart. My hourly charts are 65 minutes long. So there you go. That's what this one looks like. And hold on a sec, and I'll show you the NDX. Okay, here's the NDX. It's not a parallel channel. In fact, it's a rising wedge, which in theory at least could be more bearish. But you notice that the tops line has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today was about the 6th hit of that tops line, and underneath it you have a rising bottoms line. And so you're right at the top of that line. Could we break above it tomorrow? Sure we could. But it is a cautionary sign for the short term. And also, look at the RSI down here. You've got a nice divergence going on. It's not a big one, but it looks like a slight divergence between this high, which was registered at an RSI reading of, 69.32, and the current one got up to 70.05. So there's a very slight divergence there also. So the suggestion here is that they may be some kind of short-term top. Now, after showing you those, let's very quickly go to this chart. This chart it tells you what we're looking at. Now, mind you, we have been looking at this since April 21st, 2nd, 3rd, when everyone else was starting to get bearish and saying, oh, the market's going to fall apart any minute now. And whatever. We suggested at that time we would have a sideways to down move into the middle of May. Oh, look, there's the middle of May, and then continue on from there towards the projection. So that's where we stand, okay? We have significantly higher projections. We have offset lines that are pretty close to current prices. So if they're going to suggest that projection won't be met, you have to break below them. That's the great thing about the projections, is if you're wrong, they'll let you know you're wrong, okay? So that's it for now. Relatively short update. Today is Wednesday. We'll be back with you Thursday, and we have some very interesting things to tell you, because that'll be the last update of the week. As you know, from Thursday to Monday, of course, we have any time in between we can do an update. So we'll be giving you some news tomorrow. For those of you that have our software now, welcome to the group. I hope you're as excited by it as we are, and please, if you get a chance, write some remarks beneath. I'd love them to be very positive, but if they're not, tell us why they're not very positive, okay? And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow evening.